head without a lighter. That was me. What was I saying? Yeah, if we keep looking back and we don't realize that it's time for a new reality, that we are being prepared for something else, and we keep holding on to the old paradigm, we're gonna end up very salty. And so with the understanding of retrocausality, we have to understand that our only guide forwards, it's our instinct. And what part of the instinct should we follow? The one that brings joy. Hence, follow the love. Hence, I insist the same thing over and over again. Hence, I'm going to give now an example. I overspent, but with such joy. And so, I have my holiday coming. My holiday is due, my vacation is due middle of this, in a week. And I was jolly good spending my money on shoes, obviously, as you do. Investment where I can see it. On my millipede feet. I need 1,000 pairs of shoes at least. Anyway, so, but I was following my joy. Literally, things were calling out to me. They wanted to come to live with me. And I follow that joy always. Like I remember one time, this was still in New Zealand, and I was sick and tired of I was doing nails, and I was sick and tired of doing that. And I was living off of my credit card because I just refused to I was heavily into the law of attraction, and I said, well, surely I'm gonna sort something out, and something has to manifest. And so I was already running on these principles that I won't do what I don't want to do. And so I was living off of my credit card. I had hardly any income coming. My credit card limit was just about $460 out of being at its limit at that time. And I was passionately in love with a pair of Christian Dior glasses. And so with the last bit of money that I had on my credit card, I maxed my credit card out because I went and I got the glasses because they were nice shades and I needed it, and that's the way to go. So I had so much joy. I didn't even have anything to eat at home or something. It was bad. Like I was pushing it to the limit. At the time, I understood manifestation up to a point, and I was manifesting my reality anyway. But there was still some program running in the background, and it took me a couple more years before I caught on to it. Anyway, so I go and I buy my glasses. I max my credit card out. And within a month from that time, I manifested a 2-month trip to Europe. My credit card paid off. 2-month trip to Europe. Something else. A lot of fun. I had a lot of fun. A course in something. I wanted to do a course. Anyway, I manifested all of that in an amazing way. I think I spoke about it at some stage. But anyway, so same now. I was like, yeah, holiday's coming, but tomorrow has to take care of itself. I'm not of the principle of saving and planning and thinking about tomorrow. Tomorrow is not my business. I don't know if I have it, so why would I plan for it? Anyway, so I spend vicariously. And I got a surprising unexpected, obviously, and very generous donation from an amazing person. And my cats are doing again something, but never mind. And so they are doing something. Cat, get out. Oh, bloody hell. I left something open and the cat got in. Anyway, he's playing. Never mind. An amazing, generous donation that was almost the amount I spent on a ton of shoes because I got a really good deal and so on. Anyway, and this got me thinking on a topic that I wanted to talk about. What you feed grows, yeah? Retrocausality or not, if you can look at it as what needs to grow will be fed, what doesn't need to grow won't, and it will die. Either way, what you feed grows, yeah? We tend to do the whole sob story. A lot of people associate, that's why they become hypochondriacs, because a lot of people associate someone feeling sorry for them and pity. They associate that with love, and they're constantly in some sort of crisis. And they constantly, even the ads on TV, they just show you some terrible sob story, and we tend to donate, and we feeding sorrow, misery, handicap, and so on. And no one comes and says, go fund. No one starts a GoFund thing. Well, someone did. One of the Kardashians wanted to be a billionaire. She started a GoFundMe from what I heard. Can't remember the story, but that was fun. Because this is what it should be. Like, seriously, why do we feed? Why? And also, when you feel pity and so on, and you just kind of patronize someone with a gift, with a donation or something, because you feel sorry for them. I spoke about this before as well in one of the videos before, because it sits with me very, very wrongly. I think we should encourage people and encourage one another to donate for the betterment, for the, not the betterment, that sounds wrong, for the enjoyment of a person, for frivolity, for happiness. We should feed happiness and hedonism and good things. There should be people saying, I want to buy more whatever. If you can help, help. If you can participate to my joy, you will have more joy. But no, we tend to go onto the direction of support of struggle, sorrow, problems, and so on. And a lot of people associate the goodness of other people only based on who helped them with what they were down. Okay, that's one thing. But who enjoyed your good when you were up? How many times I found, honest to God, and I actually broke a friendship over this. There was a person, and this seems to be quite specific to a certain type, to a certain, not race of people, but a certain population. She was only happy when I was struggling. She was only my friend and only happy to stick around as the moment I was happy, the moment everything was, she didn't know how to take me down. And when I was having problems with this, that, and the other, she would just literally as if feed on my misfortune. And so I ended up telling her I will not, like I would tell her something very good and very happy and something fantastic, and she would say, yeah, but don't forget that, this good things don't last long, and this and that, like take it down a notch and so on. And I'm like, you are a freaking wet blanket, and I don't want to have something like that around me. And I won't have problems in my life just so that I can have your friendship. No, I refuse to have any more problems in my life. And since then, literally, I never had any problems in my life after that. And we tend to feed negativity, and this is what I'm saying. There will be a split in reality, but if whoever keeps looking back and trying to stop, let them have their reality and wash their hair with it. The moment you wake up, you can't fall back asleep and pick up your dream wherever you left it off. Let the dream world alone. By you following your joy, and only by following your joy, for as long as you follow your hypochondria, your self-pity, your how to create more problems so such and such can help you, or scrape and scram for this, that, and the other, you will stick in this other reality. Follow your joy, follow what makes you happy, follow what gives you the utmost enjoyment, taste, childish happiness, the simpler things, whatever that is. If it's a meal, if it's your last whatever, follow your joy. Do not follow the responsible thing, because we are at the brink of skipping realities. And you going, like as I was saying about Robert Phoenix, and he woke up, he said that he had literally a third eye opening moment where he saw this will be never ending. The arms of the criminals are forever growing, and for as long as you have a bunch of soulless drones, you're gonna have someone else, whoever you take down, someone else is gonna come in their place, because sellouts are abundant. Why? Because people are they're not comprehending how reality is built. So they keep thinking that only by scraping, taking, stealing, manipulating, coercing, lying, only then they will control, get more, whatever. That's such a pathetic place to be. So why would you go in the viper's nest and fight with them or try to stop them? No, that's a lost battle. Just know that for as long as you follow your joy, you will zig whilst they zag. You will just not meet them. Your life will take you elsewhere. The only way out of one, you can't keep looking back. You can't keep looking back, because by all the fights, all the protests, all the this, you're looking back and stopping them and showing them, and someone has to make them pay. To whom? This is let what they want, let them have it, whatever the cost to you. Your life is not yours, your body is not yours, you didn't bring yourself here, you don't breed yourself. This is not your shit. Why are you thinking that you know better? Because you remember whatever, and you think you have to go back there. It's finished, it's gone. You can't trust a picture. A picture is no longer worth 1,000 words. You can't trust who's on TV. You can't trust anything outside of what you are downloading for yourself. And even then, if you're unhealthy, God help you. However, even in, as I said before, whatever it is downloaded through you, that needs to play out. And through that, sink or swim. But the important thing is follow your instinct, follow your joy, don't look back, understand that whatever door shuts, it means to shut because another one is open for you. And that which is open, this is what I tell people and they don't believe me. The door you're supposed to go through is the door that is the easiest, that is the most fun, that is when it's your door, it's gonna be a walk in the park. You depends on how stuck in your mind you are, it's gonna be harder and harder to it's gonna be hard for you to find that door. But eventually, literally enough doors will shut until there will be nothing but one door open. That would be the easiest. And that's how you choose. You choose through ease, not through suffering, not through struggle. We literally have like a cult. Oh, the poor woman, the poor man. Oh, he suffered so much. No, why are you feeding? It's like feeding bad behavior. It's like giving your dog, when he shit in your shoes, giving him a treat. You're just gonna get another turd in your shoes. Sorry, I know it sounds a little bit like Spartan law, but what you feed grows. It's just as simple as that. And no amount of charity and philanthropy has fixed fuck all. So get off your freaking high horses thinking that you're go and help someone that's happy. Go and feed that. Go and finance happiness. Go and finance abundance. Oh, and then it's minimalism. Oh, well, I'm a maximalist. The more bling bling and the more blue hair and the more blue lipstick and the more shoes and the more parties and the more holidays and the more cats and the more, the merrier. So no, I really believe that only those who are silly earn their bread through the sweat of their brow. I believe that you can walk back into the Garden of Eden the second you decide that you will feed no more struggle. And how do you release the struggle in your life? You let go of everything that wants to go, and you stick only with what's on your plate, and you expand your perspective, and you understand that whatever happens today is not the be-all, end-all of things. Expand your aperture, your perspective, and see the event of today linked with something in the future. So remember that everything that happens today needs to happen, and as long as you don't dig your heels and you run it to its natural course, it will take you to where you need to be in the future. And in a month, 2 or 3 or 7, it will all make sense. You just need to keep that aperture to put this event now with the future event together. And then you realize you make no mistakes. Nothing that happens today is a mistake. But you also have to stay that, because if you accept the offer of your mind saying, oh, today what you've done or what happened, it's a mistake, it's terrible, and so on. If you feed that and if you take that offer, by offer, I spoke before what that means, you are basically accepting a reality you dislike. By saying, no, I make no mistakes. What's happening now, it may seem this way, but it will make sense with what's going to happen in the future. It shall be so. Your words have powers, your consciousness has powers, and you create reality. As I said, everything, and as I said, the level to which what's outside, it's impacting your own life. is congruent and in direct proportion to your level of consciousness. I live in Germany, and with all the hoo-ha that they were trying, it did not affect me. Quite contrary, it actually, the past 3 years have been mind-blowingly fantastic. I've never learned so much. I've never awakened so much. I've never enjoyed the present moment as much. It's been fantastic. I wouldn't turn back time. Oh my God, I would not turn back time to a second of 2019 and before. I think what's happening is fantastic. Fantastic. And as I said, I choose to believe that I live in a friendly universe, and I have absolutely no doubt. I have full faith that the same way as I found out in 2020 with the Great Conjunction that my 48 years, how old was I then? 40 something years, 47 years of choices in life made perfect sense, and I was in the perfect position for when this shit came down. And I just blindly followed my instinct along, not really understanding. I was still trying to fix myself for a while, thinking that I've done it all wrong. And then 2020 brought me the full comprehension on how right I was to follow my instinct. So now I've got no more fucking doubt. None whatsoever. I don't know what in the future wants to happen. I don't know if I'm going to be here tomorrow. I don't care. This is not mine. This is just something for now. Now, on the concept of, as I said, when I was pissed off with God and I was trying to top myself so I can just go bitch slap him because he did it all wrong, right? So in that moment, so when I was told, wherever you go, there you are, there is no time that you will not be. So it's okay if you want to top yourself, if you want to pass on this life experience and leave the body behind and go along, there will be not a time that you won't be. You will continue to be, whether in the body or not. So that comprehension came. So at the same time that, okay, death therefore doesn't matter whether I choose it or not, I didn't see the other side of the coin. Okay, so that kind of cleared it for me that there is no point to go anywhere, because with that consciousness that I go, with that consciousness I will have to continue in the afterlife as well anyway. So, okay, so then if death doesn't matter if I choose it, obviously then, but this is the part I didn't get, death doesn't need to happen in the first place. It's just, again, another offer that we're taking. So this offer, I kind of, I'm still programmed on the death part and the aging part and the so on. That program is still running. I can hear it because, as I said, I kept shopping and I was like, what the fuck am I shopping for? I'm already 50. When am I going to wear all this shit? What am I going to do? Rah, rah, rah. So there was this conditioning in my head. Because it was my head, it was bitching. When I hear bitching, I know it's my head. My instinct was like, buy and play and dress up and color your hair purple and buy more shoes and rah, rah, rah. So my instinct is preparing me for a long, joyous life. My head was trying to dig its heels in and take me onto another reality that made me sad. And I was like, fuck off, I'm not accepting this offer. This offer of my head that's telling me, what are you going to do with all this shit? All this shit, can't you see? You work with so many old people. No one needs their shit. It's all thrown in the rubbish. When are you, and struggle and make sure that you still go and do this now? Because no. So this panic programming, this slave programming, this nothing programming, this aging programming that wants to age me and wants to make me get old and wants to make me unable to enjoy the shit, this was trying to run the program. And I'm like, I hear you. No, fuck off. It's not an offer I accept. Even if I have all of this, the simple fact that I bought my shit made me happy. Full stop. If I enjoy it for however long, you running your mouth is not taking me to no. Because I even came to Europe because there was a lot of travel that I still wanted to do. I wanted to see Europe. And from New Zealand, it was literally too hard, too expensive, and just not feasible. And I just didn't want to be down under anymore. And I came here and a bunch of things happened and I didn't travel as much as I wanted. And I was like, oh my God, the world is ending. The borders are closing. I have to do it all fast. How? And again, what I was supposed to enjoy, this shit program was trying to make me miserable and keep the panic and feed me bullshit. And I stopped it. I stopped taking that stupid offer. And I said, no. I do today what gives me the most joy, what is possible for me. I eat the frog on my plate today. I'm here for this purpose. The travel and this is for the body. If the body and this physical thing truly wants to make this happen, it will all happen. But I'm not going to sit here and frantically now, some people are frantically prepping and whatever. Me, I was frantically trying to travel and see as much as possible. And even when I was going somewhere, I was like a panicked, you know how tourists come out of the excursion bus and they all, or the cruise ship, and they run like maniacs to take as many photos and they stomp around like they're bulls out of, I don't know, in the wild, you know, like dogs let loose. And they stomp everywhere and they run over everyone to see as much as possible in their hour on land. That's not traveling. That's not enjoyment. No, I'm not going to do that. And I saw what program is still running, and it was still this FOMO program, this loser program, this where I'm gonna lose, I'm gonna miss out, is not gonna, like this shit programming, like Jason from Archaics, it calls it dungeon programming, and that's what the fuck it is. And I refuse to take its offer, and I refuse to let it tell me how long I got left and what I got. No, I'm gonna enjoy now. Now it's all I can. Now it's all I have. And now I wanted to buy all the shit. And now I want to book that excursion and that trip and whatever. And I will do. And if I don't feel like doing that, I'll do it tomorrow. Like, it's just about the road out. The way out is with whatever the new day brings you at every moment, all the time. Follow what gives you the most joy and understand there are no mistakes, and what you've done today, what happened today, it will make sense. If you program yourself with this offer, if you tell yourself this offer and you start running your own mind rather than let it run you, you will get far. And as I said, that's what I'm doing. And as a seed of proof, like as a confirmation, I've received this amazing donation and I'm super happy about it because of its significance, not because of its amount, because the significance is validating what I've been saying. So life is meant to be easy, not sneezy. Life is meant to be easy. And we are still in the Garden of Eden. We choose the strife and the struggle and the sweat of our brow. We literally choose it. Not only that, we applaud it. Oh, look how hard he works. Only stupid people work hard. Why? Because they don't get it right the first time. I mean, seriously, I keep telling people that and they all get offended. They see some fucking virtue in working hard. I don't. Oh, I am dying tomorrow. Oh, you know what I'm gonna take with me? Well, I did my duty, like I did all the deadlines. I met all the deadlines ahead of time. Whoop-de-fucking do. No wonder you people have to recycle. There is no virtue in struggle. There is no virtue in hard anything. Well, hold on. Sorry. Yeah, innuendo. But seriously, there is no virtue in it. And we praise it and we appreciate it and we value it and we think, oh, no, not me, man. I think life was meant to be exactly like in the Garden of Eden. I think life was meant to provide everything. And guess what? It does. It really does. And we just have to stop accepting offers we don't want. And it's as simple as catching your shit dungeon programming and saying, fuck off. No, no, no. It's not what I choose. I'm going to choose to go with my instinct. My instinct is clearly buying, shopping, and pushing me to do what I do for something fabulous. And that's what I expect of tomorrow. Something fucking fabulous. And a lifestyle to match my wardrobe. Oh, that's arrogant. Oh, that's so. Who do you think you are? Dude, I'm the queen and king of this thing here. That's who I am. I'm the leader of my life. That's all I have to do. Because things are falling apart, and don't you know that what's happening in Pakistan and what's happening at the border and the kids, and that's not the frog on my plate. I have to worry and to concentrate on the frog on my plate. Each with their own. I'm born in one body. I can sit only in one seat at one time. I can be only in one place. My circumstance, why would I go and dig into the shit of somebody else? No, that's for whoever is in the circle of influence of that. They have to deal with it. I just have to deal with the frog on my plate. If everyone just did that to the best of their ability, the world would be a better place. And this is what I'm putting in the ether. Feed happiness. Feed abundance. Not fucking minimalism and whatever. And let the dead bury their dead. There was more I wanted to say, but I forgot. It will come to me.